And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor. Now today I'm looking at some more plug-in based amps. So if you've been watching the channel over the last, 6 months or almost a year now, I've been doing a lot of videos with sort of plugins and amp sim type things based on the computer. And very often people will, write in the comments saying, I use this plugin or I use that plugin, you should check it out. And one that was mentioned quite often was this, which is Overloud, or THU by Overloud. And so I contacted the awesome people at Overloud, and Red got back to me and said, sure, I'll give you a copy of this THU. And I thought today, let's quickly check it out. So this is sort of first impressions. I just kind of downloaded it, started it up, went to one of the first presets just to make sure there's sound. And I thought, let's just look through some presets and see what happens. So today I'm going to be using, or at the beginning anyway, I'm going to be using this. This is my Fano Omnis MG6, which is a lovely guitar. And at the moment, so this goes, I'll turn it off, this goes via red cable directly into my Audient ID44 interface, into the DI input up the front. I did a video a little while ago, you can watch that here, and it's linked down in the comments below as well, where I talked about impedance thing and using a DI input or an instrument level input, or using a DI when you're doing this sort of stuff. So if you want to find out more about it, watch that video. So it goes guitar, straight into the interface, straight into Logic. And with the plugin turned off, it just sounds like this, which is just a clean, dry guitar sound. Now this is, you have all the presets. So let's quickly have a look at the interface. I mean, I'm kind of new to it, but just from what I gather, you have preset folders here. And then within each folder, you have a whole bunch of different presets. So I'm in Experience THU in the first one, Standard Clean, Start here. And then you have all the different presets there, and you have empty slots where you can put more presets into it as well. I guess you can share presets that way as well. I'll check. With all these sort of first impressions videos, I try to go into it without knowing much about the plugin, just sort of, or any of the gear, just finding out what I'm doing as I'm doing it. If there's anything in particular you want me to go through, or any particular amps or anything in particular, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to do it. So you have the different folders with presets, you have the different presets here. On the right, you have all the different amps, and it looks like they have a sort of a thing with Brunetti amps and Randall amps, and was that it? Was there anything else? I think it's just those two they have, and there's all the speaker cabs. I'm not 100. I'm sure you can probably import your own IRs too, and I think there's something in there where you can kind of model your own amps, I think, as well. But I'm not quite sure yet. I'll get into all that later on. So let's just start. This is basically that first standard clean preset. Start here, standard clean, and it sounds like this. Ooh. And mute is on for some reason. Oh, no, okay. Up here's a tuner. Let's see, am I in tune? Very close. And I guess you can mute it there. And then you can change the BPM. I guess it's at the moment. I mean, you can sync it up to your project. You have master tab. Okay, so you have... Okay, cool. Sensitivity, low, high sensitivity. You have a master noise gate, master controls. Cool. What is up here? So you've got the input level. Close enough. And you've got... Oh, you've got a looper. Oh, look at that. I'll look into all that later on. And then with the zoom function, only the amps and stuff zoom in. The text doesn't, which is... That's one thing I wish the text would zoom in as well, but... because I'm old and blind and far away from the computer. Anyway, so this is the first, like I said, standard clean start here sound. So what looks of it, it's just like a blackface Fender style amp. You can, let's zoom in a bit so we can see this a bit better. You can, and I guess there's A, B, C, D. So I guess you have different, you can different variations of it or something like that. What is this? Okay, so if we click on that. Ooh, amp. Okay, so you can change tubes. Okay, so at the moment we're using a 12x7. It tells you about it too. Oh no, hang on. So 12x7, standard, blah blah blah, reference tone. Cool. Okay. Versus 12AT7. I guess that clean, it makes no difference. Oh, silicon too. Whoa, that sounds very different. And germanium. Cool, okay. And then you can change a power amp too. So 6L6s. 6V6, EL34, and it tells you about it. It's cool. EL84. KT88. That sounds good. I like KT88s. Tube 5881, very similar to 6L6. Mid-scooped and bright response. Okay. Solid state. And class A. Interesting. So you can really change everything around quite a bit. And then what is this? Oh, and look, it looks like yeah. I think Overloud is an Italian company, so I think DV Mark is an Italian company, so they must, and Brunetti. Okay, so that you can change the amps. Ooh. Oh, and I guess the channels too. That sounds good. I like that. It's sort of delay. Oh, so now the delay's... Okay, no, hang on, let's just try this out. So now the delay's going into the amp. Can I just move this? Now it's in the effects loop, or after it anyway. That's cool, easy. Cool. Okay, well that's easy. So that's how you go through different amps. And I guess it just goes through the list here. Can you or you can just go through the list and click on it. Okay, cool. Whoa, okay. And then I guess you can probably do the same with the speakers. So you've got microphones, which you can move them around. Can I? Oh yeah, you click on it, you can change the microphones. So you have 414s, gold, silver, tube mic. So Austrian, so AKG, German, so I guess that's what Newman. American, 57. Ooh, that's a very bright sound. Maybe that isn't right. Oh, and then you've got rack stuff at the end. Okay, well, let's look at a couple more. Let's look at, for example, here, don't know. Let's just look at a few. And like I said, if there's anything in particular you want me to look at, tell me. Mr. Scary, that sounds like me. Loading a new preset will continue. Yes. Oh, Randall Lynch. Okay, so that's a Randall Lynch box. That sounds great. It's maybe a bit dark, but... So let's, for example, now let's have a look at this, because this is a more distorted amp. What if we change... So this is EL34s. What if we change... Much more obvious changes when you do that. And you have I don't think I looked at that before. You've got like a power soak. Quite flexible in what you can do. Okay, let's have a quick look. So what mics are these? American 81. Okay. great. So now let's look, okay, categories. Let's add, for example, a delay. Overdrive, distortion, fuzz, delay. Ooh, there's all different delays. Spatial delay. I want a spatial delay. And let's put it sort of, I guess, in between here. Okay. To me, that sounds more like just like a stereo, like a dimension kind of thing. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Let's try a different delay. Swept delay. What's the next one? Tape delay. Ah, so that's like a second. That's listen to this with good headphones. There's a good, like for stereo image. Or good speakers. Ooh, the wound flutter, yeah. Turn the wound flutter up. That sounds great. It sounds almost like someone doing the thing where you hit the trem button. That sounds great. Okay, let's just keep going through a couple more presets. So maybe let's try something else. Let's go. I'll do Metal World a little later on, maybe with like the Ormsby behind me. Brunetti love. Let's try those Brunettis. Fat Clean. Very dry clean. Let's do Touch of Tube. With like an EQ pedal after it. Double airy chorus. City Dirtier. Oh, now that looks cool. That looks cool. Look at this thing. It's like a skyline and the tubes are part of the... That's cool. Is that an actual amp? Is that an amp that actually looks like that? Because if there is, I want that. That looks really cool. That sounds great. That sounds really, really good. So that's got quiet. Oh, okay. So that's a noise reduction thing. That sounds really good. That sounds killer. Great. Let me know in the comments below. Oh, I've got to check it out. Is that an actual amp that looks like that? That would be the coolest looking amp head like that with the tubes sort of glowing. That looks great. Okay. Eerie. Now that's me. Let's make the smaller so you can see what's going on. Oh, there's like a dimension style thing. Lots of things going on. That's cool. Let's try Meet the Randalls. Okay, we've got a Lynchbox thing. T2, what is that? Woo. Ah, phaser. Way wet. So I'm just looking, you know, just basically just trying to find out what it sounds really cool. I like it. It's a good plugin. What else is there? Drive. Let's try Walls of Rhythm. Whoa! There's a lot of bottom end there. That's kind of like overdriving my speakers. Let's get rid of some bass. Wow, there's a lot of bass there. Parametric EQ, maybe turn that off. I don't know why they're boosting EQ, like low frequencies. 170 hertz, 3 dB up. Yeah, well there you go. That's low, like low frequencies. That's loud. Where is my gain? Question mark. Lots of reverb in the background. Let's try different guitar just for that sort of stuff. Let's try this, which is my 1978 Greco, possibly EG500. I did a video about it here. It's sort of a parts or a fixer-upper guitar that I had that I put some really rather cool Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers in it, and it sounds really, really good. And it sounds, hang on, unmute, like this. And I'm in drop D or probably drop C sharp. Okay, let's see if we can find some heavier Randall stuff. Drive Metal Box. Very loud in here, but it's not overdriving the channels. That sounds great. Fat Crunch. Lots of bass in that Randall stuff. Boost. Actually, let's do something else. Let's go experimental setups. Dropped and cranked. I think it's overdriving itself as well. It's loud. I hope I wasn't overdriving the channel before, because yeah, that's one of the things I find with a lot of plugins. They get very loud all of a sudden. Volume issues are always there. Super rock riff. It's 2 amps. We've got a boogie style. Oh, and there's like a wah. Okay. I'll set up pedals for it and stuff so I can actually do it in real time at some stage as well. Let's try some more heavy effects. 1. what's going on there? We have a compressor, fastbender, JC vibrato. Holy moly, there's a lot going on. We've got a Muwa, flanger, compressor, another compressor, chorus, amp, two mics, one up close, one further away, into a parametric EQ, into a splitter. There's a lot going on there. Psycho rocker big rhythm. Whoa. I like that fuzz race. I wonder what that is. And a Tube 9. That sounds great. That sounds really cool. Let's try another one. Psycho rocker wah. Well, I don't have a wah. Well, let's just try it anyway. Hybrid rocking grid. That sounds good. So AC30 style amp. Let's do a couple more. And then what else is up here? Styles and instruments, building blocks. Get inspired. Let's try that. 70s rock lead. Well, I've got the right guitar for it. That sort of stuff. But I'm interrupt the dual clean fuzz lead. Let's do one or two more. Let's do some metal stuff. Recto metal. It sounds great. Now, not just recto, but brutal. Oh, Engeland. That looks a bit like that one. Does it gent? I don't even know what gent is. Eight string gent. Okay, well, okay, here we go. Well, now we've got to very quickly just to end this off with. I don't quite have 8, but I've got 7 string. Should mention Ormsby Hype GTR7 killer guitar. Big thank you to the guys at Ormsby. Industrial Mercury. Heavy T2. I can't do that sort of stuff. One last one. Let's go modern metal. Swedish tight. Wow. Anyway, just a quick first look. So far, I really like it. I think it's great. Like I said, the only thing I wish is that the text would get bigger, but maybe you can make it bigger. I just don't know how to do it. But if there's anything in particular you want me to look at, any particular amps or any particular presets or any particular routing things or anything like that, let me know and I'll do my best to check it out. Big thank you to the awesome people at Overloud. Links to everything below. Red and everyone there, thank you so much for letting me have a copy of this, and thank you to all the people that continue to watch this channel. Please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, all that sort of stuff helps. It's, you know, close to 90% or about 90% of our viewers are not subscribed, so if you like what you do, please subscribe because it does help, and please hit the like button because that helps the algorithms on YouTube as well. And you know, if you like a video we did, why not share it? You know, tell your friends. You know, all this kind of stuff helps out. So thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye.